With this week's Raw closing out with another brutal beatdown of Roman Reigns, it appears that this was done as a way to write the OTC off WWE TV for another spell. For those who may have missed Raw, the main event saw Seth Rollins defending his newly won World Heavyweight Championship against LA Knight. The match itself ended in a DQ win for Rollins after CM Punk came through the crowd to attack the Visionary, which ultimately broke down into Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed fighting Punk and Knight. And then, just as Raw appeared to be going off the air, Roman Reigns' music hit, and the Tribal Chief made his way to save the day. Of course, Reigns still had plenty of revenge to get on Seth after what went down at WrestleMania 41 and, more importantly, the attack on Reigns on the Raw after Mania. Then there was the sight of Roman being laid out by Breaker and Reed group on the go-home Raw before SummerSlam. While Roman Reigns and Jey Uso may have picked up a win over the Browns at SummerSlam, the issues between Roman and the newly crowned Vision faction are clearly far from over. However, rather than Roman taking out the heels and standing tall on Raw, the Vision turned the tables and brutalized Reigns. There, he was hit by a curb stomp, a monstrous spear, and 3 tsunami splashes. As Raw went off the air, we had the visual of Rollins' group posing in the middle of the ring, as the bodies of Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and LA Knight were laid out on the mat. Speaking on the latest edition of Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer believes that the attack on Roman was done as a way to write him off TV for the next little while so that he can go and film the upcoming Street Fighter movie. Directed by Kitao Sakurai, Street Fighter is due to start shooting imminently ahead of a 2026 release. The latest adaptation of the classic video game series, Roman Reigns will play Akuma in the movie, with WWE's Cody Rhodes on board as Guile. Sticking with pro wrestlers, former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Hiroki Goto is also involved, playing the role of fan favorite E. Honda. It remains to be seen whether WWE does anything on this week's SmackDown to write Cody off TV, though it could simply be a case of the American Nightmare being able to juggle both his WWE schedule and Street Fighter filming duties, depending on how big a role Guile is given in the picture.